Alright, so hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Let me just make sure all of my windows are upright because I'm totally not rushing because I was slightly late. Okay, so just gonna continue with this piece that I've been working on, or I've sat on for a while. I haven't actually worked on it. So for those who haven't seen this is going to, or is planned to be, turned into a live 3D animation, a full screen animation. See how many moving parts we can add to it. Because I want to do more animation work. Also, there's very much a part of this where I basically quickly designed two characters on the fly, and then they're now being used for some of my other just original work. So I'm just drawing for themed things for Pixie. Okay, that's totally not right. Hold on, I need to change something. This is what happens when you don't work on something for a while and come back to it. Shoulder around here. Actually, no, shoulders around here, so there'll be a line right about here. Oh, that's a thick-ass line, right about here. I should do it like this. That is her back. So to start off, the usual of whenever I come back to a piece I haven't really touched in a while is I'm gonna go and change a whole bunch of things. In all likelihood, just like looking at this and deciding what the crap is going on here. Okay, I need a line that's like this. Because there's cloth coming out of here. They look a little bit weird, but we're currently only working on line art. As for the workflow of this, it is right now being turned into a essential single solid piece just to have the general idea of where everything has to sit. And that also gives a clearer idea of how the parts need to be separated. I'm going to change this so that it's more like this. Can I just cut that off? And just to make sure I'm actually happy with the overall look of everything. There's a slight issue that I haven't actually worked on this in a while, and I'm going to change a lot of things on the fly, because I come back to this and decide I don't like some things. Which can be a problem at times, but hopefully not so much. We'll just use a thinner line here. Should I just complete... actually, wait, no, hold on. No, this is her body. This is that line. Actually, no, we just cut this line completely. And just have the hair go down the back. We're gonna need a line that comes through here. Around the back, we'll actually bend that a little bit. Oh yeah, I was gonna change how this hand was sitting because I don't like the way it's going downwards. We're going to change this arm. Actually, I'm gonna redraw the whole arm here. Okay, let me just cut these lines. Okay, this line can stay, but this line needs to go, and all of this needs to go. Okay. I'm gonna change this arm so that instead of where it's sitting now, also gonna change the motion plan a little bit. The motion plan's already been in for a little while, but there are parts I would like to change. So let me just... having the arm over here, we're going to instead point the arm so that it is coming around the shoulder. Ah, jeez. Okay, not to perspective rule, please. Okay, the arm is coming around, whereas shoulder into the upper arm. Upper arm comes down to about the hip area, and we're going to have this arm about here actually. I'm gonna point the arm slightly forward, which is about this perspective based on how we're looking at this. I'm just gonna make this pin thinner because holy shit, that's a thick line. And then we're going to... actually no, this has to come a little bit in front of the chest. So we're gonna bring this round a little bit like this, down to about where the... like the bottom-ish part of the rib cage is where we want to bend the arm or the elbow. Just about here, we're going to... that looks really disproportionate. Chest, rib cage is about... actually, you can raise it up a little bit. We want the arm to come up this way. The hand can be starting... so we want the backside of the hand probably about here. This is about where the wrist should be. Thumb on the outside. So we want to have hand across here. Hello. Let me just give some thought to this. Hand is about here, so we'll go a little bit curled on the fingers. So we want to kind of have hand across, probably hand a bit further down, bending towards camera. So we have a structure that's something like this. Kind of like a cube shape like this, maybe a little bit thinner in final, but so I want this to like be bending aggressively, and then fingers a little bit bent along here, and thumb kind of resting behind cheek. That's kind of where we want that to sit. Then we're actually going to turn this arm as well, so that it is just coming downwards. Let's just get rid of all the lines here. We're just going to put this arm down. Just for reference, when I drew the initial sketch, the two side characters on the two sides had little to no thought put into any kind of theming of character. And at some point, the character on the side suddenly became something that would fit as the, what do you call it, the, rich looking fine lady archetype. And so I'm making those kind of adjustments to suit that. It was very much on the fly, and I don't know how much it's gonna stick, since there's a lot of things that's already changed. You can see from the rough sketch to the lines I drew above it. Let me see if I can find a reference image for the pose I want. Let me just make sure I'm not gonna put anything bad on screen. Okay, let's see if I can use these tags. Hand on hip, chest, own face, own cheek. Here we go. Unfortunately, to use these very tag-heavy image websites, I had to use the not safe for work one, so that is the world I'm currently living in. The pose is something similar to this, so let's just bring that up. See if I can get a smaller body to go with that. Can I get an image that's not safe for work? Or like, that's actually safe for work? And just not look at what these not safe for work images? It'll be actually helpful if I can put it on up just next to where I'm drawing so that I can just stare at it. Okay, apparently I can't, but I did find an image that's like somewhat close to the pose I need. So let me just very casually take this image and slap it. Can I just copy that image and can I not, why can I not create new from clipboard? What kind of image is this? Why can I not copy it? What image is this? It's a JPEG, let me copy it. Why will you not let me copy? Okay, I don't know why it won't let me copy. It might let me just... Okay, I don't know what I'm trying to do, but okay, it's not letting me copy the image, so I guess we're working from the other screen, unfortunately, but we're going to go ahead. The pose is like a little bit off because I need to turn this overall a little bit, but or should I just turn the hand more so I can just fit it to this image I'm looking at? I don't usually draw from the pinky first, which is going to be a little bit weird for me. Then this goes into the meat of the hand, as we can call it. I'm just gonna try and bend the hand in a way that fits my image a bit better. That's not quite... Actually, no, this is the palm area that I'm looking at here. Because they've got the palm area, like... Oh, this is the knuckle, and then the palm is more like here. And then the hand is like this. I should really delete some of those lines before I start drawing new reference lines. See how it feels once I'm through more of it. Because we're drawing from the back side of the hand here. Okay, that's a big eraser. Let me just drop that down. So the knuckle is like back here, and once it sneaks behind the hand or the hair here, I actually don't need to draw it. Just kind of need to draw the finger that sticks out from behind this. And that's perfectly fine. So that's kind of sits there. Then we've got the hand bit that sticks out from underneath. So the knuckle is there. Then we have fingers down to about here, where the back of the hand is. This is very much an estimate, but it looks about right. So this is the back of the knuckle. Then you have the back of the palm that kind of goes like this. Okay, this is actually more of the palm area. And this goes into the wrist. Like that, okay. Then we're going to draw this into the actual wrist area, which should be about here. Let's give that a little bit of a bump. Then we're going to bring this down so that we set the let's just get rid of this line here. Actually once, let's just thicken the line again here for the arm, because this needs to come a little bit in front of the body for this pose. Get rid of this line. Gonna add the elbow right here, I think. Let's get rid of these lines that used to be part of the arm. Gotta redraw some of these parts, but it's fine. And then we want the upper arm to come down to about here-ish and curve. Then we've got the actually let's just go like this. Just try and thicken the arm out a little bit, and then I'll just take a look and see how weird the hand feels. Let's get this line out of here. Pop that line out, and let's have a look at this. Okay, I think the way we've got to have to do it is that the hand isn't turned quite as much, so we're going to direct the hand more like this, and we're going to bring it down a bit earlier, like this. We'll just cut out all these lines here. Cut out these face lines. Oh no, that line has to stay. The fact I don't have like the other lines for the knuckles makes this look a little weird. I don't know if I can really afford to add them in right now. And then we come down here and we want to, in this space here, basically re-add that sleeve that was coming through here. Probably about up to there. And we're going to add a throw. Oh boy, that's not a good line. Okay, my wrist doesn't work this way, so let me just flip this over. So we want to keep it behind this line, so we're just gonna go yoink. I'm gonna do a light throw job here. It's a little bit random like that. We're going to cut this line out. Okay, not like that. We're going to cut this line out. I'm just gonna stick a line into there because you can kind of see behind the throw. Then you've got, whoop. The throw coming through like that. Not gonna put in the full detail for right now because honestly it doesn't matter. It matters more once we're going to the parts separation. I feel like every time I come back to look at this, that face bothers me a little bit. Just bothers me that little bit more every time. Let's make this softer. Okay. So now, this has to come all the way around her back, whereas it's about here. We've got this line that comes through here, which just connects to here. Then we've got the rest of her body like that. And then we can instead go like this, so we need a depression for the hair. Okay. Then we're going to go below this and go what? And go oh, I'm really not good with the frills still. Really need more practice on it. I'm also trying to kind of freehand it, which might be one of the main problems of that. Go like that. And just try and cut that out. So we've got that there. We're gonna cut that, and then we're going to again draw the arm coming out of the sleeve here. Probably should actually do this tight to the arm, shouldn't I? I'll put that as a consideration when the parts need to be separated. That is when things need to be more in line with what we're trying to do. So this arm just kind of comes down this way. Cut this part off. Kind of like how that body needs to sit. Cut that off. Okay, the hand doesn't look as weird as what it's going to be. Alright, what should we do up here? Let's do something up here too. Well, we could be lazy and just go what, and just do two different colors here. Or I guess we could go, how about what? Something that's a bit like this. Very disproportionate right now because I am freehanding the absolute crap out of it. But a little bit more detail. I'm gonna need like a guiding line down the middle, aren't I? Otherwise I'm gonna like make this really curvy. But now I think about that when I need to actually decide on some final colors. Also, there's going to be a pattern on it, then the live video becomes a bit more complex. Okay, I don't know if I actually needed this part of the arm because there's actually gonna be something in front of it. Well, at least the idea right now is that there's gonna be something in front of it. Okay, so we need to actually bunch this sleeve up so that we could turn the arm right about here. So we could go like something like this, where kinda has a bunch up, and we'll turn the arm into the camera so that we're reaching towards the object up here. I think we're actually gonna go a bit like this, cut that bit off. Actually no, we'll cut maybe not so long here, we'll just go more like this. And maybe go like this. So that's just bunching up on the curve of the arm. And we'll just go maybe like this. Cut this bit off. And maybe we'll have another bit that goes like this. And we'll just cut that a little bit. And maybe, oh, say it's like that. And then we'll just go like that. Just make it a little straight so there's a bit more interest there. Actually gonna bring this a bit further in, so it's more like this. Whoop. Actually, we don't need the line of the table here, because this is in front now. And then we want down here. This needs to be almost facing the camera. Okay, let's just get rid of these lines for a little bit so I can work on this part. How big did I make this? Where's the props? Where are the props? Oh. Oh. Well, that's not good. I actually want to bring this arm out a little bit more. Actually, yeah, I think we'll just redo his arm entirely. Or more significantly than where it's sitting right now, and just change the actual direction of it. Keep the stop bit. Stop it's fine. But we want to draw in I don't know why I'm trying to freehand a glass, because honestly it's probably better by just do some work with a ruler to make sure that this actually stays as a uniform shape. So we're gonna go like that. Okay, let me just bring up, let's see if I can find it actually just here. Be very helpful if I can. Hey, very popular search. Okay, good. We are going with one of these types of glasses. Kind of like one of these glasses, but not quite. Okay, where hollows in the middle, and then how visible should the actual glass be? I just think that's actually a shape that's more created by the lighting, but we'll basically have the rounded out bottom of the glass kind of like this. This is more just a placeholder. Then we'll go the bottom of the bit here, and then we'll go yoink around like this. Actually, wait, what was this arm doing? Oh no, this arm's not supposed to be going this way. This is the right hand. Was supposed to be bringing the left arm towards this thing. Don't know if I pulled it too far back, actually. But very much as a centerpiece of the bottom of the image right now, which I guess is fine as well. I'm probably gonna draw two versions of it anyway eventually. Okay, what we want to do is actually bring this arm into that. So we're going to... Yeah, this is a bit where I don't know if I actually need to draw that arm fully, but this is the arm that's actually in front. Because perspective-wise, you're actually further forward, so let's just cut that bit off. Just gonna kind of bring this. Be a little aggressive here with how this is bunching. Then we're going to reach this arm into the table, where we're going to have the bottom of it. Here. We'll be a little aggressive with the bunching here, because we've actually got a bit of a better angle for this. Gonna have more of a tube shape this way, but we're going to wrap a hand around this. Ideally, if I can... I know I have some hand references for going around a cylindrical object, so let me just bring those up. Let me see if I have one around a less wine-glassy object than that, because that is a... I'll have to adjust a few of the fingers very mildly. Is there one with the fingers facing the camera? That's what I need right now. That is fingers facing away from camera. I need fingers facing towards camera. Apparently no one wants to draw the fingers facing towards camera. Great. Okay, well, this wine glass one is fingers facing towards camera, so we're just gonna... Actually, wait, what about this can one? Is there one for the can? Oh, there's kind of one. Okay, let's just bring them both up. Oh no, there... Okay, here we go. Let me just save this into my hand references as well, because that will be useful. And there's also one for milk glass. No, I think I want the can here, because the hand should be a little small in terms of the actual size. We just kind of want to wrap the fingers around it, right? Yeah, we kind of just want to wrap the fingers around it. Okay, let me see if I can copy this image. That'll be very helpful. Okay, that's one. Let me actually do it. Okay, sure. We're going to be using this hand. So what we want is to... Alright, let me turn the... Wait. Do I not have the motion? Oh, there's more stuff in the motion plan? Okay, sure. Where the heck did I write? Ooh, is it here? It is here. Oh, that's hilarious. Some parts of the motion plan are going to change anyway, so it's fine. Well, namely the camera. The camera's going to turn the other way. I think that's the only real bit that I was thinking of really changing immediately when I came back to look at this. I might change the actual room layout so that the window is on this side instead of this side, which is where it's currently planned. Why'd I go over a round table? I really should just go with a straight one. Just what happens when you come back to something. Alright, regardless, we're gonna go ahead and wrap a small hand around big glass. Oh, that finger's actually pulled back a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna make the fingers a little more dainty in general. Because these are very thick fingers that I'm referencing, so more as closer to realism, which is not where we're headed immediately right now. Get those lines out there to make this easy to look at. We need a little bit of the meat of the fingers. That's fine, we'll redraw the glass later. The fingers are way more of an issue, but I had to redraw them later. The glass can be readjusted much easier, so we're just going to bring the fingers a bit closer together. These lines. Perspective's a little weird because that's coming forward a lot. That's fine. The glass has been annihilated at this point, but that's fine. Could just redraw that later. just completely ignore where the thumb is and just draw in the hand, sure. And then it stretches into here, and then we want to include a opening to a sleeve here. Maybe we'll go go like that. If it's bumped over that much, should I actually not have this clean line here and actually go like that around this part? So that part of the cuff is coming out from the sleeve and not the other way around. That kind of works. This line obviously needs to be shorter. It's more like here. Okay, I think we'll go more like that. Okay, and then let's just go ahead and very casually do that. Kind of restored, sure. And then this has to sit so that the top of this, at least this side of the cup, has to be visible. The other side does not quite so much. It's glass, but we're gonna fill this with stuff, so we will erase the clothing that you can see through here, the table as well. Okay. In fact, let us just go ahead and go what? It's usually what, like a zigzag of colors coming down, and then let us go with a top layer that kind of ends about here. And then let's say like what, like this. That is massive. How the frick do you draw a strawberry? Something like this. A slice of a strawberry or half slice. Be kind of like that. Um, like that. Say this one's a little bit turned, this was a little bit turned as well. Be facing the camera. And then we'll just cut these parts of the cup off. Actually, no, the front side we need to keep in, but the back side of the cup we can cut out. And then, I've only drawn whipped cream a few times, but this is not going to be very pretty, but whatever. Just take up this amount of space here. Alright! It is the Make Whipped Cream Not Look Like Poop challenge, as everyone likes to call it, because let's be real, when you squeeze whipped cream out of one of their dispensers, it looks like how you comically draw poop. How did I draw that? Let me just see if I can bring up. So I've drawn whipped cream like once. I don't really remember how I did it. Let me see if this joggles a couple of memories or not. Where is it? Let's see if this joggles some memories. I drew whipped cream and it kind of looks like very weird looking poop. How do you draw this stuff without making it look like poop? Like, seriously. Also, this is even more angled than what I'm going to be drawing here. Okay, let's just make the pin smaller. So we have like the layers of cream. At the bit where it comes out of the dispenser, where you flick it off. Then you have the layers below that. Oh, screw it, whatever. We'll just go like that. Oh, that's not pretty. As long as it gets the point across, for now, it is fine. This is gonna be final anyway. Then you just kind of need like the texture on it that makes it look like it's spiraling. And then it kind of still looks like poop. Oh, then. And since I see these every Christmas, I guess we're gonna just go ahead and go right to this spot. We're just gonna go whap, 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 whap. Just stick a wafer in there, and it just needs to go just in here. Just give it some stripes, and that's kind of like what a wafer looks like. We'll just make this top a little less like this and a bit more like this. The hand looks a little bit long right now, but it's also what you call it, coming towards the camera, which is a little interesting perspective wise. Just gonna add a little bit more to the sleeve here. So that's a little thicker of an arm as it comes towards the camera. We'll just bring this more around. Um. All right, where are we now? I deal with the scrunchie now. Do I want the scrunchie to be going over the top of the head? Okay, let me just see if I can find. It's spectacular how they put us to find a safe work image on this website. That's kind of what happens when you use these websites that can let you do these tag searches, I guess. They're usually reserved for less safe for work stuff. Okay, let me just see if I can get... hair scrunchie. Yeah, that's the tag I need. And then I need it to be on top of the head, so either a ponytail or a side tail or pigtails. I guess this works. More frills! Brilliant. Okay, let's take out the frame just so I can work with this a little easier with the wand. For those who have not seen me working on a live 2D animation before, the frame is so that I can draw out a boundary a little bit without putting in the end result into live 2D and then it freaking out that I have things going out of boundaries. Basically, whenever you import a image or the PSD layers into live 2D while you're drawing itself goes way out of bounds, it freaks the fuck out during the auto meshing portion of the rigging, and it's just a big hassle because then you have to do a whole part completely manually, and usually it doesn't tell you that there's a problem while you're just or you're auto meshing it anyway, and so you don't even know that there's a problem, and then it becomes a giant issue. Where am I doing? What am I doing? So we want to have big folds, like practically vertical up folds. And then just go whoop. I'm not really comprehending this at all. Oh, it's more like a lot of wrinkles and... Okay, I think I understand it a little bit better. Okay, so we've got the general shape here. We're gonna ignore the actual shape that I've drawn and use that just more as a reference, but we're going to just go ahead and go... Let's say that it's like a soft cloth, so we're just gonna go ahead and draw like a kind of wrinkly cloth here. Have it bend in and out a lot, and then we're going to just kind of make it pull inwards into this a lot. So let's say there's a bit that pulls in here, but pulls in here. This pulls in more, this pulls in a bit more. Let's say it goes like that. Let's say this pulls in a bit, and this here pulls in a bit. And let's say there's a wrinkle here that pulls in like that. And then outside of that area, we're going to just go ahead and go what? How did I do the hair when I did this last time? Let me look at this. Where is it? Where did I put that? I've only had this hair like this like once. I just need to just dig it out. Ali, where did I? Oh, that is very Missy style, but that's kind of how I want it to be. I'm gonna just include the part here. We'll go like this. Cut that bit off. Big curls. Have this line point more upwards. So more like this. The rest of it isn't visible, so it's not as big of an issue. And just have this be kind of messy in general. Where the scrunchie was kind of how you see my guide image actually. Make this a bit longer. And then just have a couple of strands that poke out. Actually, let's have a clean this time and have less strands poking out. We'll just leave it like that. That is a little high, actually. That is very high, actually. Let me just squeeze this down. Alright, now then. Freehand circles, never a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Doesn't look too terrible, actually. Then we're going to just go ahead and go... Just cut casually like that. Very simple. Okay, what do I want to do with this arm? Let me see if I have a hand reference actually. Oh, hold up, I saw another one that I need to save. Hold up, I need to save these. I need as many hand references as I can get a hold of. These are very valuable. Oh, I don't think I have this one either. Let me save that one. Do I have these plate ones? I don't know about these plate ones. Okay, there are fork. Why is there a whole bunch of hand poses for having a bird on your finger? That seems very oddly specific. Holding a sword, I'll take that. Playing a recorder, I'll take that. That might come out actually with the general theme of the stuff I draw. Holding a fan. Knife. Okay, I think this should be fine. Oh wow, there's one set of hand reference that looks very specifically drawing a large hand with a small hand. That'd be very good for, was it big body size differences? Oh look, there's the pipe reference I used for the model that I'm rigging right now. Actually, is it that one? I think it is that one. Okay, back to hand references. Let's have a look at this. Do I have fork, spoon, or any other kind of utensil pose that is what I'm looking for? I'm looking for one that's kind of pointing towards camera, not aggressively stabbing. I need not these pipe ones, not this fan. Let's have a look at this whilst I have. Wow, okay, I've got this aggressive fork stabbing twice actually. I mean, I could use these pin ones, I guess. It's kind of close. Actually, when you use... Actually, you kind of do hold it like a pin, don't you? When you're holding a spoon for this kind of dessert. But I need fingers towards... Well, actually, this works. This actually works very well. Hold on, open this. Let's just see if there's a more specific one I can find just as a quick scan. Oh, hand holding. Let's save that. I might need that some time down the line. Everyone's favorite hand holding. I remember back in the day when it wasn't even that long ago. It was only like 2 to 3 years ago when you had to censor hand holding whenever you put an image, or people would just go crazy. Actually, no, they went crazy either way. It's just whether you wanted to go real crazy or not. Uncensored hand holding. Oh boy, wasn't that a meme a while back? Alright, let's open this image and then let's copy this image. And then create! Okay, we kinda want what, like this hand. Well, do we want to curl the fingers a bit more? Then it'll be like this hand. I think I want this more relaxed looking pose here. Okay, so we're gonna just casually flip that over. And we're going to position a spoon over here. So, here we go with that. Actually, let me just work out what this is. Oh, there's nothing here. Cool. Okay. Delete that layer. We are going to aim a spoon at this. I really want to see if I can find a slightly better hand pose, or one that already includes what I need. Actually, while we're here. No. Oh, this works, I think. Oh, I played this game before. Yep, I have totally played this game before. I think I've... Oh no, I didn't 100% this game. Alright, the hand. So I'm gonna just look at that image instead. I like how everyone just like slowly passes hand references around. You just like go around looking for the one part of the human body that no one wants to work out how to draw correctly. Alright, so first up, how far back can I pull this arm and still have this kind of pose? Actually, I can pull back quite far. We're gonna have spoon. Kind of in this area. Freehanding a bunch of what should be straight lines, but whatever. Cut some lines out of here. Okay, then. We're going to place finger number 1. This is what, literally the... It's like pretty much what the knuckle... Yeah, this is pretty much just looking straight at the knuckle. Away from it so that you see this part of the hand. So this finger comes up here. We're going to draw the middle finger, the back of the knuckle here into the finger coming across here. Along the top of the spoon. We're going to draw this finger into here. We're going to just cut this part off. We're going to actually have the bottom side of this finger, the actual over the top of the hand, start about there. I'm going to cut this line off. We're going to bring in this part of the finger coming through here. Actually no. Where's this going? Where is this going? Other way, yeah. So we're going to bring up this part of the finger up through here, down through here, and just slide along against this hand. And then so this is the back of this part of the knuckle. Then we'll have this finger. This is the pinky. Come up against the bottom of this finger in general. Just slide into here. And then we'll just bring the pinky around like so. Then we have the backside of the knuckle here, and that goes into the hand, like here. The thumb is a lot of fingers kind of laid on top of each other. Well, also the drawing I'm looking at, well, the image I'm looking at has a lot longer nails, or more distinct nails, which I kind of have to take into account as well while I'm doing this. Oh. Please don't do that. So I need to like reduce the actual length of the nails a little bit. Then the thumb comes up behind here. And then that comes into around here where we have the hand, like the big thumb muscle here. And then this is the muscle going around for your fingers. And this is the muscle for the thumb here. And then the arm is coming down like this. Something like that. Not as terrible as I thought it'd be. The finger is a little bit weird because the knuckle is like kind of the main part of the hand you can kind of see. I think the finger's actually a little stubby, but that's fine. I can kind of fix that later at the later stage. When we're going to parts. Okay, so we're then going to bring that. Which way should the hand be facing? The arm should still be going outwards, so we're going to have the sleeve come around the arm like so. We're gonna have this bunch up around the sleeve like we have on the other side. And then we're going to pull this towards the... We want the arm to be out like this way. So this arm is already coming forward. Actually, no, the arm is already coming forward. There should be more like about... Because the hip is about... Actually, no, hip is out here, so we're gonna go... No, wait. No, then this is gonna come this way. And we're gonna just pull the arm... No, this part of the arm has to be straight down. Because bones don't work like that. Bones have to stay straight. So this whole part should be further up. Okay, this whole part needs to be like up about here. Because the arm itself needs to bend at about here, so we need to actually have the arm all the way up about here. Hold on. We're actually gonna enlarge it a bit as well to make it come closer to the camera, and then also do this. This is what happens when you draw everything on the same layer. Oh boy. Or whatever, just get that line out of there. Okay, so we're gonna have this line come back down here. We're gonna have the arm stretching out from behind the body about here. And then we're going to have the arm actually, this arm needs to come almost like straight forward, so we'll go like this. Actually, will it fit like that? Just design if it looks weird or not. Ah. Okay, I think I'll look a little less weird if I take this whole part, try and move as little of the other lines as I can. And I'm just gonna take this part and go like this. So that there's just less problems directing this straight into the camera, essentially. Okay, and then table can actually just join this line back up. Whatever, it doesn't have to be a perfect line for now, just join it back up. Alright, I'm really winging this. I feel like that's how I do everything, so that's not really anything new. I don't know how centered this hit is, but whatever. I'm actually going to be smart about how I do it this time. We're going to go around the eye here. be smart about how I'm doing it this time and just copy that across. Obviously, I think I copied a line of this across as well, but that's fine. Okay. It's a very good chance I might end up drawing the head here with a symmetrical ruler in the final version. Because, you know, it's not very specifically facing forward entirely, but one hand looks so much bigger than the other. I mean, one hand is coming towards the camera, so like it will end up looking a little bigger, but it's gonna need some changes down the line. I don't really know about like the full oval or the full circular eyes. It's not really suiting my style completely. Go like that for now, and let's go here and go like that. Hum. Okay, let me see how I have yet another hand reference, this time of a flat object, preferably something like a phone, but anything else that's also flat will work. I'm pretty sure I have some holding phone references because that's a very common thing that you have to draw in this day and age if you're doing anything that's even mildly modern. So once again, I want fingers facing okay, so this body's actually a little lower down, which is a little interesting. Because it means that the arm will actually go out of view below the table at one stage and then come back up. Which means I have a little bit extra leeway of how I do this. Okay. So first up, what I need is to go... Once again, ignoring the reference I've already drawn, kind of. Alright, let's have a think about this. Once again, hand should come back up to about where shoulder level is. Alright, I've been getting another think about this. I think I go through this way too often. Well, regardless, we need flat object that is facing this way. Well, actually, let's have this spit it down so that it's more like about here. Let's say maybe that's a very thick phone. Maybe about this thick. So we need to have let's say that the fingers don't go all the way across. So let's say that we have knuckle, finger, hold on. Okay, let me just look up images of how to take a damn selfie. Let's just see how people hold their phones. Okay, can I get one of the phone actually being in camera view? Because that would be very helpful. Holding from the bottom because what the so let me just take a look at this. Alright, this isn't really what I want. I want one where I can flip it so that okay, let me just, because if I want to take a photo I have to hold it like this at least, or you hold it so that the forefinger can come behind and yeah, so at most you'll be what? Holding it in a way that will only have what, the in joints of the fingers actually, or like the last two joints of four fingers from fore to pinky. So you won't even have the knuckle part. It'll be like the, what is this joint of the finger called? Or like the first joint after the knuckle joint. Okay. Okay. Everything has rounded corners, right? That's how all phones work. Well, regardless, we're going to now do our best to draw a smartphone. How wide are these things supposed to be? This is actually what, including the edge or the side. because everything's got a very rounded edge, so you won't actually see the immediate edge just with that. It'll be like, well, like kind of like that. Get the sleeve out of here. Okay, so what do they look like? When you take a selfie, you always use the front camera anyway, but I just need a quick image of the back side of the camera. Okay, well, I don't use one, but what the heck does the back of an iPhone look like? iPhone image. Why the crap does it have 3 different camera thingies? Why do I feel so old? Okay, no, the 11 or the 13 only has 2 camera thingies. So I guess that's fine. We'll use the 11 as the base. It's got 2 camera thingies in this corner. Holy shit, I just felt old. Kind of oval shape because we do have a bit of perspective to work with here. Then we've got what I believe is the flash, which is this thing. What is this? What the crap is that pinhole? And then we have like this kind of bounding box around this part. I'm not sponsored, but honestly, if I can get a sponsor, well, I know Apple doesn't need sponsors, but and obviously because we are not sponsored, we are not going to draw Apple here. We are going to draw orange, which looks like this. Actually, should we not even do a round fruit? This is what fruit should this be? What is a fruit that's not round? This is the latest phone from Banana Cop. Has it been that long? I never owned a 3DS, honestly I'm not as familiar. My 3DS experience has all been emulator, and that's only recently, well, in more recent history because of how difficult 3D's emulation was. Okay, how do I make this banana not look like a penis? Okay, is there a fruit that... What kind of fruit should I go with here? Oh, you know what? We already have strawberries in the scene. Let's go with strawberry. That's less... It's still a somewhat round shape, but it's also much simpler to draw. Or I could be that guy, and this is... the peach! The peach with its very distinct shape. That is not a butt, YouTube. That is a peach. It's safe. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, we'll just go with the with a more simply shaped strawberry. At one point, I will end up playing some kind of Atelier game on stream because I like Atelier. You know, those games are really not stream friendly because of how long and dragged out they are. But then I can go on about butt peaches again because of how much of a butt one of the fruits look like. Actually, I could probably bring it up. What was it called? Atelier. Let me see if I can find it just by typing in butt peach. I might be able to find it just by telling it might be on Butt Beach. I can't. Peach. What's some kind of fruit? What was it called? We'll probably end up playing the Talia Rise games once the DX version comes out, because holy shit, after going through 2 sets of DX releases, it's 100% not worth buying the Talia games on release, or even after they've been sitting here for a while, because Gus games are absolutely insane in the price. Okay, so I want to hold it, I need to hold it so that the thumb can come around. So it's more like what? Yeah, it's like this, where you're only just bringing the fingers over. So this is actually the joint of the finger coming through here. So they'll end up kind of looking like this, where the fingers are just poking over. We've got one joint like here, about, and then the other joint's like on this here. Because you kind of want to be holding the palm straight, so the palm's actually like back here. Like this is kind of where the palm is. Then, if the palm is back here, that means the arm will be coming down like here. And then we'll have the sleeve cutting off about like here. It's kind of in a weird spot now. And we'll have the arm going down beyond the table, like so. Okay, I actually don't know what to do with the body over this side. Originally, I was thinking of looping one arm around here. I don't know if that's really the right pose anymore, based on how everything else is sitting. Might just pretend that we can't really see the arm on this side and just leave it. Oh, where the heck? Perhaps the hole for this. Okay. Oh, jeez. Here's the one that's the most turned. So I need to be a little more careful how the eye is coming around here. Oh boy. Just cut that off, please. So, oh yeah, that's a little bit oval right now, but it's fine. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum. Okay. You. A little bigger. Well, I didn't grab anything else while I was doing lasso. Okay, good. You. Taller. No, not like that. Taller, like this. Then, I think we'll just still draw the room in the same way as we're doing before. Oh, that's not what I do. How many spots actually free space? Oh, hold up. In here, the back of the hair, which comes down like about here. Okay. We'll just leave it as a line like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that. We're gonna use the perspective ruler to draw in the back side of the couch here, which is about here. That is not the line I was trying to follow, but okay. Here. Gonna draw in the windowsill, which is about here. Nope. Follow. Do I not have a different line here? I don't. Do I need a second perspective here? I do. I don't really like going to multiple perspective rulers, but I kind of have to here. Okay, one here and then maybe one here. Okay. So where's my horizon line? My horizon line still looks like a horizon line that's not been, I think. Okay, So we're gonna have the window like right here. Cut that off. Then, without the perspective ruler, we're gonna draw the round part of this cushion, which is gonna be like this. We're just gonna go whop like that, and then whop into the back like that. We're gonna cut this line off. Then we're gonna use the backside of this line with the perspective ruler, and we're gonna draw the backside of the cushion, like. Oh, it's basically on the horizon line, so this can be kind of straight. That's fine. Then we're going to not use the horizon, or not use the perspective ruler, and just go whop, like so. And then we're going to cut this line out here. And that is kind of the side of the cushion. Let's say that there's a bit of hard knitting here, which makes the shape more defined, like so. That's actually not too difficult to add in. Then the back side of this cushion is actually out of view. Okay. We're going to add in one more line here along the wall, which is right here. What? No. What? No. No. Come on. No. No. Please follow the correct perspective line. Wait, is it this perspective? Oh shit, that's this perspective line. It's not supposed to be the perspective line. This is a round object, so it's kind of hard to. Oh shit. This ain't right. Well, cut that off. Okay, well, just pretend we can't see the bottom part of this. It's fine. I might even make the table straight at some point, so that it's not round like this. Okay, props. We can get rid of you. We can get rid of you. Okay, then this, and this and this gonna go out. Okay. We're going to, very casually, slap a phone onto the table. I'm just deciding how flat this needs to... Oh, okay. What perspective is this? This is kind of a weird perspective. Let's go about this much. I do not have a perspective ruler for this part, so I'm just going to kind of wing it. Actually, I think I do have a perspective ruler for this part, don't I? Or do I? What's my perspective ruler like? Oh no, I don't. I only have the room. Yeah, this kind of has to be freehand. Actually, no, I can have the oh, that'll have to line up with the thing though. I can make a bounding box in the perspective ruler for it, but we're not going to do this. And then we're going to add some. It's like a phone case with big old bunny ears. Because that's cute, right? And then, as I have learnt, camera always in the same spot, so we need a hole here for the camera. And the camera is 1, 2, 3, and then a pinhole here for something. I don't know what that is. We're going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and cut this part out a little bit, and we kind of have a We just go like that. I think if I didn't, I go like that. It kinda looks like there's fruit pieces in here or something, and then you kinda just go cream up the top part as well, like this. Let it hang over the top a little bit like so, and then go whop and to whop like this, and that turns into a strawberry. Okay, that's not really how strawberry looks, but it's fine. But then we just go plate around the front here. We're not gonna put the drink on that side. We're actually gonna put the drink on this side now. We're gonna have it come around like this. Trying to stay somewhat true to perspective as I draw these. Let's cut that off. And I'm really making this part up as I go, but I need to look like that. Okay, the plate is kind of disfigured. Ignore that for a bit. We'll worry about that again once this is in final version. There we go. Plate. I'll probably end up drawing these with the ellipse tool so they won't look as disfigured. It's kind of like this, when you draw a crepe. Have a rounded end, and then usually there's like the folder's actually like here-ish. And then you'll just have like a little bit of stuff poking out. Say that's the cream right there. Let us go ahead, because I am removing some stuff already, so I'm just gonna casually stick a cup here, and we're going to be super basic about this and say that this is, with the lighting handling the actual shape of this, solder, like so. So we'll have that. We'll have actual liquid up to about here, let's say, and we'll color it in a way that makes it look a little soldery. Okay, so actually I need this to go whop, no, whop, and then whop like that. Okay, let's just make the pin thicker again. Not here, and then you go here, and then we go here. I need to change your perspective ruler because that looks really weird. Okay, let's just say that we'll just kind of put in this here. I'm just really winging this, but let's just say right on the edge here, cutting these lines out. There's a pot plant. And you can kind of like see leaves coming back into view over here. I'll figure out how this works. We're just gonna draw a very basic looking thing. Okay, I will find an actual reference to draw there at some point. Maybe it will just replace that with a plushie. But, okay, let's turn this off and let's turn this on. Okay, so first things first, camera, where's this? Camera is going to change and it's going to go, this way. So camera is going this way. We're probably going to have a pan that goes like this. Okay, so ignoring the very poorly drawn pot plant in the corner, that honestly probably is not going to stay. Kind of how the scene should look as a whole. The rabbit ears on that phone case is about the same height as the phone itself, which, judging by the phone case that I've seen these days, honestly not that off. But I'll definitely need to look at how to draw food. I do want to try more interior and props that isn't just humanoids and clothing, so... Either way, this is the single of what all of the parts need to be. Haven't fully decided how the room itself has to look, in a way. I think I actually had a bit more here than yeah, there's a second... There should be a second line like right here. Let's just kind of draw that in very casually. Because the idea was, or the theming itself at least, was supposed to be similar to a family restaurant kind of feel. So we've got the divider here for the two booths, basically. At the very peak of the sofa. So it's kind of, you'll say like there's like this wooden beam inside, or this wooden plank inside that makes up the two sides of the sofa. Or the middle part of the sofa, and then you have the cushiony part of the two sides. So there's the seating area for the people behind them on the other side there. We can even kind of draw in the window here, maybe actually have another frame here that you can kind of see in the background to frame out the booth behind them, essentially. But at the very least, I think the motion plan is actually more or less good. Got a couple of things that we'll have to change here. It's like we're gonna have to go left here. We're actually gonna change this turn to go this way instead. I think that'll be appropriate. I'll see. I'll get back to this again at some point. I just kind of didn't want to work on the rig today, and I have still many projects that I have started and not finished. Alright, but anyways, that will be it for today's session. Single image of what the whole thing should probably look like. As such, this arm I think actually needs to be pulled more to the left so that this hand is, or the wrist part is a bit straighter, and the hand isn't quite as long. So the palm will be facing more inwards towards the camera rather than being flat against it. I think that's the only change I can really see myself making at this immediate stage. But regardless, okay, so still got tomorrow to go around before we get around to the old weekend gaming session. So back onto the rig tomorrow for the model. I'm like partway through swiveling the head around. Actually, I can bring it up now. I think I still have it open. Do I still have it open? I do have it open. The thing right at the front is supposed to be a parfait. It's drawn very scrappily right now because I haven't really bothered to draw it too clearly because I really just needed the body parts to be very clear and the actual props to be in place so that I could draw the hands around it. Okay, so I swiveled part of the head around. It's not done, obviously, as you can see here. I'll try and get that done between now and tomorrow. But that is in the works. And then the aim is to start on the body portion of the rig. It's either going to be the body part of the rig, which is honestly, from at least the general expectations, is going to be quite quick because I just need to swivel the X, which there are a fair number of parts, but we turn from the hip, it shouldn't be too difficult. Namely because apart from the coat, like the whole part of the kimono body can actually be... Actually, let me just bring it up again. Because the whole of the kimono body can actually be swiveled symmetrically underneath. So that shouldn't take the longest. Let me just turn the snapshot off as well. Because this middle part, right down the middle, it's fully symmetrical. It's only the arms that are actually not symmetrical. So the body part should actually be quite quick. Then I just need to work out how to... these aren't separated. I think I only have thighs here. Thighs and calves. So I have to take a look at how to correctly bend that to get the Y height. And then everything is... Once that is done, it's actually like the whole body part is mostly done apart from the leading part, which is always a little interesting. I don't know if I should start on the lean part or start on the turn part, actually. The lean part usually actually takes a little longer because it's a little more intricate on how the body height has to behave with it. But I don't really plan... I mean, I think I added in the parameters for leg motion. Actually, no, I haven't. I haven't set up my parameters at all. I don't know if I want to do leg motion. I mean, kind of leg motion is kind of dumb to begin with because you never see it. I'll see. I'll pretty much be on it. Depends how I feel on doing the movement of the body weight. Alright, so anyways, thank you very much for watching today's stream. We'll be back onto that rig tomorrow, but for today, this is done and I can go over it and determine exactly where everything needs to be cut so that it can go into the eventual live 2D portion of the animation. There are definitely some parts where I have to go through and have a good check because some parts are proportioned, like the hand right here might be a little interesting because of the way the fingers are positioned. I think I should increase the size of the hand a little bit as well based on just the other characters. And I also need to decide on colors at some point. I kind of slapped on colors really quickly. I did the In the Rain Raincoat Umbrella look, but those weren't like final colors. Those are just colors I slapped on. I think when I threw it up onto Twitter and Pixie, but I didn't even bother with the colors. I just put up the line art. But either way, that'll do it for today. So, for those watching who enjoyed today's stream, remember to subscribe for more of this or for more of the rig, which will be happening tomorrow, or you just want to join me on gaming stream, where I'm just chilling most of the time and getting angry at an RNG game. Then remember to subscribe, leave a like, cause it helps me out, and I shall see you all next time.